You just show. First,
change. Hello.
yeah, first slide.
First slide. Images of physical changes.
No, 1 minute. I am coming back to you. Okay. You stop sharing, Naeem. Stop sharing.
Stop, sir.
I come back to the screen. Okay, 1 minute, because they are not able to see. Now you can start sharing again. Do it.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is the first page.
Okay. Okay. So this is physical change and some example. Second slide, he has put some example of physical change. Everyone saw it? Okay. Next, chemical change. So see, Naeem is given paragraph wise. You can make it point wise. Okay. So it is depending upon everyone's creativity. Next is rusting of iron. Naeem, when you come on for seminar, get some picture for rusting of iron. You will get internet is plenty. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then galvanization also. Yeah. Only this much only you have to present. And I have given nearly half month. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. Huh? Ma'am, please on your audio.
Okay. Please write down the topics. Shreya, Pranav. Pranav already making. Nihal. Abhay. Safan also. See, one more thing is, Naeem, you have to modify. Friday, bring little more pictures based on chemical changes, and you can get it from internet. Okay,
Yes,
clear? Fine. Okay. Okay, children. So I am going to start now new lesson for you, chapter 11. That is the transportation. Everyone take your lecture notes. Chapter 11, because after chapter 11 is the continuation of respiratory system. So I thought of completing this, then I come back to the physical change. So by the time everyone will submit the PPT also. So that's my idea. So everyone write the heading. Those are present. Okay.
Page number 10.
Textbook page number. 1 minute. Let me take.
121.
121. Chapter 11.
7 people are there only, ma'am. Only 7 people.
Anyway, I have to take the class now. No problem. It's okay. We can just have introduction. Only few minutes left. So we can have introduction to your transportation in animals and plants. You have also have sent the messages, no? Transportation. This is the heading of the chapter. Transportations in animals and plants. What happened to this camera in between is going? Just touching, I think.
Ma'am, what is the heading? Transportation.
Yes, 1 minute. I am just because it is shifted. You can see it now, no? What happened to this board? Transportation in animals and plants. That is what we are going to discuss. The first part, what we are going to learn, transportation in human being. Already we completed respiratory system and also we completed the digestive system. All the systems are connected in that. Now, what do you mean by transportation? Transportation is to carrying the water, nutrients, minerals to different parts of the body. So each part of the body, each organ, or we can say about transportation system of different animals may different. And also plants also different. Okay. And human being has got more complicated and little bit complex. Complex. Okay, I removed the spotlight from Naeem, no? Yes, okay. So in human being is little more complicated. So just like what is the respiratory system, that is also part of this. So in that, the transport system in human being is known as the circulatory system or blood circulatory system. So blood is the road. You see, when you do the transport, what we should have? You should have road, you should have vehicles passing through it. Clear? So similarly, our body also have a road and also is some vehicle which is carrying the goods. What you have in your body, you eat lot of things, it will be converted into nutrients and different parts, and it will be sent to the different parts of your organs and different cells of the organs. That is done by the blood. So that is what we call absorption, correct? Absorption and assimilation. So this is blood circulatory system, and we are going to see what is the meaning of it. Yes. So what do you mean by circulatory system? Shreya, can you read this? The first writings which I have shown in the paper.
Yes, ma'am.
In blue color, what in the slide? What is in the slide? Please.
Ma'am, can I?
Just in my
What? Yeah. I'll give you a chance. Wait.
The circulatory system is the transport system in the human body which consists of network of blood vessels that supplies food, water, oxygen throughout the body and removes waste products from the body.
Okay. That is circulatory system. So what do you mean by circulatory system? You can write down or you take the picture. Circulatory system is a transport system in the human body which consists of a network of blood vessels. So blood vessels are the road. Okay, blood vessels are the road or channel to take what are the things we take? Food, water, oxygen throughout the body, and removes waste products from the body. Not only taking the nutrients and oxygen and removing carbon dioxide, it is also helping to expel the things from your body. Okay, so that is removes waste products from the body. One is carbon dioxide and other gases which enter, because nowadays the air is so much polluted. So when you inhale, don't think it is only carbon dioxide. It may be some other gas also may enter in your nostrils. So that also expelled by the blood, and plus urine and as well as your feces. And sweating. Sweating also you can say one way of expelling the toxic contents from your body. Completed? Yes. Nihal, can you read the next? So now we are going to see in what are the components of the human blood. Blood is a liquid, but it also have certain components in our body. Nihal, can you read?
Plasma, fluid part of the blood.
Okay, wait,
One.
Nihal. Wait, Nihal. Wait, Nihal. First part, you can write the heading now. And Nihal has read the first point, plasma. Have you heard about this? Anyone? Plasma? No. So plasma is the fluid part of the blood. So liquid is a content. Blood is a liquid, but it also has various contents inside it. In one of the content is the fluid content, that is plasma. Okay.
Red blood cells, RC or RCB.
RCB. Okay. Sorry, it should be RBC, no? Not RCB. Red blood cell. RBC. Please correct it. RBC. Yeah. Read, Nihal.
Which contain a red pigment called Hemoglobin.
Yeah, hemoglobin. Have you heard whenever go for checking for the blood and all, doctor used to say hemoglobin is less, platelets is less. So many things you will hear. So actually hemoglobin, what you call the red color, the blood is in red in color because of the presence of hemoglobin. Because of presence of hemoglobin. So which contain a red pigment called hemoglobin. Spelling HAEMOGLOBIN, hemoglobin. Yes, now Pranav can read. Okay, Nihal. Pranav, Rajiv, you should read with the proper accent, Pranav. I want to hear. Clear? Have you read
Yes,
English in the accent training class? Please read it.
Ma'am, from
Point 3. Point 3.
point,
Point 3.
hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin. Say the word.
Hemoglobin.
Okay. Yeah, read.
Hemoglobin binds with oxygen and transports to the all parts of the body and to
All
cells.
the cells. Okay, very good.
It will
Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I'll discuss and after I'll tell you what to read. So what is the function of the hemoglobin? Third component, binds with oxygen because hemoglobin is mixed with the oxygen and transport it to all the parts of the body. Hemoglobin, while you breathe in, the oxygen which is entering in your body will form a fluid form. The oxygen mixed with the hemoglobin and it will take the form of a small fluid particle and it will be flowing in the blood, and that is the one which is going to different parts of the organ. So suppose your hemoglobin is less in your body, what will happen? All the nutrients and oxygen will not reach to the different parts of the body. So hemoglobin not only gives the color, it also mixes with oxygen. Oxygen is a gas, correct? But blood is a liquid. So hemoglobin mixed with oxygen and it takes the form of a fluid, small fluid drops, blood drops. Okay, so each blood drop you will able to find the presence of hemoglobin as well as oxygen. So if there is no hemoglobin, you will not see any oxygen is entering in your body. So hemoglobin is very important in the blood. So hemoglobin binds with oxygen, that is, it is mixed with oxygen, and it will be transported in the form of water droplets to all the parts of the body and to all the cells. That is how the nutrients are reaching in our cells. Okay, Pranav, read the next point.
It will be difficult to provide oxygen efficiently to all the cells of the body without hemoglobin. Plus,
Yeah,
the
very good.
presence of
Okay, wait,
hemoglobin makes
Pranav,
the blood-
wait. Okay, this is what I told you. I explained to you was the importance of hemoglobin. It will be difficult to provide oxygen efficiently to all the cells of the body without hemoglobin. Now you see, so important is hemoglobin. Okay, last point, Pranav.
The presence of hemoglobin makes the blood appear red.
Yeah. So another function of the hemoglobin means it gives the color to the blood. Okay. So these are the three functions of hemoglobin. Very important. You need to learn all these functions. Plasma. What is plasma? It is the fluid part of the blood. Red blood cells or RBC, which contain a red pigment called hemoglobin. So what is the use of red blood cells? Red blood cells is the source of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is present in the red blood cells. Hemoglobin, the function, hemoglobin function actually is the red blood cells function also. Okay. Why? The hemoglobin remain in red blood cells. That is what it is coming. Okay. Binds with oxygen and transport to all the parts of the body. That is the first function. Second, it provides oxygen efficiently. Without that, we cannot have it. Then presence of hemoglobin makes blood appear red. Okay. Now, whenever anyone I make you to read, I insist all of you that everyone should read with the proper accent. See, Pranav read so beautifully. Okay, some of the words he is knowing first time. That's why he is finding difficult to read some of the words, because scientific terms are different, and as well as the English words are different. No, scientific terms sometimes pronunciation very difficult. So now whoever reads, you have to read with the proper accent, what you learn from Pravina ma'am's class. Okay, not only that, after reading, I also can improve my language. I don't think I am speaking proper accent. You know, we all will get that Malayalam slang in all the languages. Clear? Okay, Irene and those who joined late, sorry for there's a mistake in the timetable sent. So next week onwards, Tuesday 9:10 is your first class science. And we just started circulatory system, only this much only. You can click the photos. We did not start so much. Okay, 1 minute, lot of sound is coming from assembly ground. Okay, those who joined late, kindly click all your the slide. Okay, and those who are absent, if someone asks you, you can see the record version of the class. Clear? Okay.
Ma'am, this is the new topic.
This is chapter 11, new chapter. I didn't start the physical changes because half of the students did not submit the PPT. Only 5 or 6 of you, others did not submit. Okay. So after completing this, I will start the heat that change chapter, because this is continuation of respiratory system. That's why. So we can complete this too. So already everyone knows respiratory system, no? So here we are going to mainly seeing the how blood is transporting the nutrients to different parts of our body. Okay? Yes.
Ma'am, what's the chapter?
Ma'am, hello.
So shall we continue with the lessons?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will stop early because you also have another class. I too have another class in another floor. So I have to reach over there. So my timetable also changed. So I will stop little early. So now 9:45. So children, have you clicked the photos?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we go to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So children, this is the picture of all these parts. Okay. So this is our blood. Blood is just like a tunnel and a pipe.
Ma'am, screen
Ma'am,
share,
we did not
screen
share.
share.
Sorry. Okay. One minute. I stop. Okay, children, these are the parts of the components, and we are left with 2 more parts. Then I will come back to this picture to see that. Okay. So next part, yes.
Ma'am, white blood is there.
Yeah, white blood is there, but it is not the color. Okay, what do you mean? Clear? Yes. Naeem, can you read the number 4? WBC or white blood cells.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
White blood cells. WBC. Yes.
WBC.
Fight against germs that enter our body.
Okay, Naeem, read with the proper accent. Which fights against germs that enter our body. Say, read like that.
Oh,
Naeem.
okay, ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Read that one sentence I'm telling you to read.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah.
We fight against germs that enter our body.
Okay, so what is the function of white blood cells, my dear? It is only to fight with germs. Okay, bacteria, fungus, what are the things are coming? We fight against it. Okay, that is known as white blood cells. Very good. Okay, yes, Priyadatta, can you read the 5th component?
Yes, ma'am.
Platelets.
Platelets. The cells which clot blood and prevents excess bleeding due to bruises or any.
Did you hear that? What is blood clotting? Have you heard about the word blood clotting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, whenever you get a cut, after some time, what will happen? Blood stops coming,
Blood
and blood will turn into dark, thick
Yes, ma'am.
brown
Dead.
color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Blood will die.
what is the function of platelets in the blood? It prevents excess bleeding due to bruises. So, whenever you get a cut and you are getting a sickness of bleeding, highly bleeding due to some problems, or brain hemorrhage in your blood vessel due to some accident, all this will be prevented.
Only 1 minute, ma'am.
Yes, I'm going to stop it. Yes, Shreya, why you're so this thing to go? Okay, we find out. Okay, so this is the cells which clot blood and prevents excess bleeding. So this is the components of blood. So remaining parts we'll discuss in the next class. So we have got white blood cells, platelets, then we have got plasma, hemoglobin, red blood cells. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. So many words these things.
So these are the parts. Can you see? This is the blood which is coming out, and you can see like the small poppins, no? Poppins toffee, like that. Red poppins are there, blue poppins are there, yellow poppins are there. What are they? Red poppins are red blood cells. This purple color is white blood cell. Platelets are small, tiny things, and there are narrow blood vessels that you will learn later. Okay? Okay,
Yes,
children.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So I will be giving you modified timetable, but next Tuesday onwards, 9, 10 science. Okay?
Thank you.